I know a lot of people who are like really, really bad, charging a lot, like crazy. Like you would not even believe how much some people charge for how bad they are. Like, bro, some of it literally just blows my mind. Like actually, it's insane. On the other hand, I also know a lot of people who are really, really good and they don't charge anything, or they charge like very little. It is very interesting to see the contrast in price range along with the contrast in skill level. What's up guys? In this video, I'm gonna talk about how to literally instantly double how much you make as a freelancer. So if you're a videographer, photographer, designer, any of that, this video is gonna be for you. Now, I think a lot of people tend to overcomplicate this and think of the most elaborate, complex ways to make this happen, when the reality is, a lot of times the answer is literally so simple and it's right in front of you. So what is this magical, simple answer that I'm referring to? It is literally to just double what you charge. Just double your rate. But seriously, because I think a lot of people don't even understand what they are capable of charging because they've always charged the same number. Let's just hypothetically say that you take all of your clients and you just instantly double your rate. What do you think is gonna happen? What happens if literally half of your clients stay? Then congratulations, you are now making the same amount of money as you previously have been to have twice as much free time, twice as much bandwidth to, go out and get more clients. Now, only you can be the one to decide if this is actually a good move, but what I will tell you is that a lot of people should do this and some people should not do this. So let me elaborate on this. Now, in order to do this, you really need to have a good understanding of where you stand in the industry that you're in. Now, if you are at the top of your industry and you literally know that you charge the most out of everyone in your industry, like there is no room to grow and you are certain of that, then maybe reconsider this approach. Because obviously, if you do this, there's a good chance that, a lot of your clients leave. Now, if you are in this position and you're looking to double your income, you really only have one option, and that is to scale, hire a team, scale, take some profit off the top and, grow a team. There are a couple other ways. I actually have a video talking about all of this. I basically talk about income ceilings and the 3 routes that you can take to break through those income ceilings. In the video, I talk about literally the only options that you can take if you're a freelancer and you're at your income ceiling. So yeah, if that's you, go watch the video that's here or on screen, wherever. It's actually a really fire video, but the only thing is it doesn't apply to a lot of people because a lot of people just aren't at the top of their industry. But yeah, that's not really the point of this video. This video is just to talk about how I think a lot of people are undercharging and they underestimate how much they can actually charge in specific industries. So yeah, like I said, a lot of people look for all these crazy, complex, elaborate ways to charge more and make more money and try to finesse their way into like a higher income, when the answer is to literally just double your income. Like just double it and see what happens. The absolute worst case scenario is that the client gets offended and leaves, but I seriously doubt that's gonna happen, especially if they're like a good client to work with, you have a good relationship. If they do that, if they're like offended by you trying to double your rate, you probably shouldn't even be working with them to begin with. So that's absolute worst case scenario. Now, the realistic worst case scenario is the client says, no, we can't do that. And because we stand on business, here's what we say. I think we can all agree that we've had a good collaboration so far. It's clear that I've delivered great results for you guys. You guys have been happy, I've been happy. It's been a win-win for everyone. But unfortunately, I have a lot of clients who are knocking on my door these days, and it just forced me to increase my prices for all of my clients. So, it's not fair that I charge my other clients, this price, and I only give you guys this price. So here's what I can do. I can meet you in the middle. If it doesn't work out, no problem. I understand this is, a large jump, but this is the best that I can do. If we can make this work, that's great. If not, no problem. Maybe I can help you guys find someone else to, fulfill this job. Maybe don't say that because it's kind of like, don't make it obvious, that you have connections and you can just, plug them with like new guys left and right. Don't do that. But what I'm trying to say is get the client to understand that, you stand on business and you're willing to walk away from this collaboration if you need to. And if the client isn't absolutely broke, then a lot of times they're just gonna stay and they're gonna be happy to work with you, and they're honestly just going to respect you more, and the entire dynamic of working with that client will probably just be better. Maybe. You're gonna have to deliver, like really good results, and there's going to be a bit more pressure on you to continue to deliver great results. But you see what I'm saying? The client, looks at you here as opposed to here now. But remember, all of this really only applies to you if what you're doing is at a pretty high level and, you're a specialist in a way at your job. If the job that you're doing is just very basic, maybe reconsider this because, they're gonna have more options to replace you. But also you need to be very mindful of how serious your clients take you and how much they actually like to work with you. Like, bro, I know that I have some clients who will never leave me, regardless of what I charge them. I mean, within reason, of course. You should be able to read how much a client actually likes to work with you. If they're not saying, we really love your work, we really love what you do, you're probably not that valuable to them. And that's just the truth. But if you're in a position where you know that you need this client way more than they need you, then don't do this. But yeah, aside from that, you really need to understand where you stand in the market compared to other people who do the same job as you. Depending on your industry, this can vary quite a bit. But what I will tell you is that, Bro, I know a lot of people who are like really, really bad, charging a lot, like crazy. Like you would not even believe how much some people charge for how bad they are. Like, bro, some of it literally just blows my mind. Like actually, it's insane. On the other hand, I also know a lot of people who are really, really good and they don't charge anything, or they charge like very little. It is very interesting to see the contrast in price range along with the contrast in skill level. It's really weird, but it's made me realize there is this massive gap in a lot of industries where you have people charging like very little and then people charging an absurd amount. And their skill level is all across the board. And you have these guys who are not very good charging these crazy amounts and they have a ton of work. So really, really analyze your industry, talk to people in your industry, go up to someone, be like, hey bro, like, I hope you don't mind sharing. Like, I was wondering how much you charge for this. The worst case scenario is that they say like, I'm not comfortable saying that. But what I will tell you is a lot of times people have no problem talking about this because, as we all talk about our rates and how much we're charging, we can collectively increase the standard. You see what I'm saying? When you have friends and, colleagues in a similar industry, a lot of times people are hyped to talk about this stuff because no one really talks about it very openly. You know what I'm saying? So if everyone gets together and they're like, hey guys, like, let's make this the new industry standard, that's gonna be the industry standard. On the other hand, if everyone starts charging less and less and less, then that's gonna create the new standard as well. But if you're noticing that that's happening in your industry, honestly, you should probably reconsider the industry that you're in because you're probably in a field where it's a race to the bottom and no one's gonna win at the end of the day. So as always, work backwards, find out this important information. And if you're in a position where you really know that you're giving your client a really positive ROI, then bro, you have so much ground to stand on. But if you're in a position where you're just making content for a client, you can't really measure the return, maybe reconsider this, or understand that what you're about to do, when it comes to increasing your price, is a bit more risky. Now, I will say on the other hand, sometimes charging an astronomically high price is not the best idea because it may put you in a position where it literally just makes your life so miserable, or you have to do even more work to justify that price. If you do have a crazy high rate, sometimes these clients are going to be, like on your ass, making sure that you deliver like the craziest results and the craziest projects, which is good. Like we want to be doing that, but sometimes it may not be worth it, or you may have to find some middle ground. I can tell you from experience that if you're working with a client who almost like shouldn't be paying for you or can't really afford you, they're going to be so needy. And it may not even be worth it. So, find middle ground, talk to people in your industry, understand how replaceable you are, understand where you stand in the market compared to other people and their prices, and understand how much the client actually loves you and actually enjoys working with you. Because be prepared for them to tell you to kick rocks, like worst case scenario. But also, if you do all of this work that I'm talking about and, understand all of these things, you're not gonna even put yourself in that position to begin with. And you're gonna go in with actual confidence to, double your rate. Because it's all fun and games until, you lose all of your clients and you have to start from the ground up again. But on the other hand, remember, if you double your prices and get rid of half of your clients, you have twice as much free time. Or, maybe they all accept your rate and then you're literally making twice as much. You have to take all of this into consideration before you make a decision like this. But I think the thing is, like, why I'm making this video is because no one's even thinking about this. No one's even talking about this. So now I'm not trying to develop this movement and, create, inflated prices within creative industries. I guess I kind of am, but yeah, I'm really just making this video because, I wish someone else would have told me this when I was younger. I've dealt with clients who have literally manipulated me into thinking I was crazy for increasing my price like 10%. And bro, when the client did this, it actually worked on me. Like I had zero confidence to increase my prices with all of my other clients for a while after that happened. But yeah, if that happens to you, bro, do not let that get to you because that type of client just sucks. You don't want to work with those people. They run a shitty business. They're a terrible person. You're never even going to get them results. They're always going to be needy. We want to work with people who are good to work with. That's why I talk about being good to work with. Being good to work with, I've said this a few times, being good to work with is arguably more important than being good at the job. It's so important because we want the same interaction and experience with our clients. They want the same exact thing as us. You see what I'm saying? And in the case this happens, my advice to you is just get rid of the client completely. Like literally run from that client because like I said, this has happened to me and now I'm in a position where this one client owes me a ton of, like a lot of money. Like bro, a lot of money. And I haven't heard from them in months. And now I'm in this big legal situation, have all these lawyers and all this nonsense. And it's like, bro, I should have seen it from the start. And I was good friends with this guy. It's like we had like a good relationship. But yeah, understand these red flags. And I'm telling you, bro, just get rid of the client. Like seriously, just get rid of them. But yeah, that's it. If you want to double your income as fast as possible, literally just double your price. But understand, you may be in a position where you can charge double and literally double your income. Or you can charge double and work with half the amount of clients, and now you have twice as much free time. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Follow my Instagram at justin.james. Justin has 2 N's. And yeah, thanks. Peace.